Welcome back, everybody. What we're going to look at, according to the pronunciation I found on the internet, is Ammergauer. Um, I don't know. As soon as I seen this word, started trying to do my Kentucky translation of a word that I couldn't pull off if I had to. I started reflecting back on Steve Martin's trying to say hamburger, and that's especially what I was doing. I was like, I can't do that. I can't butcher this name, so I'm gonna see what I can find out for translation. So anyway, there it is. This is kind of a first look. I did drop in, but I was having some issues. I'm hoping those issues don't remain, and but we'll see. Because I mean, it looks pretty decent from the load screens, which is why I downloaded to start with. But you do start off with a lot of buildings right here that I noticed, but I haven't really checked out what it's for, and it is doing it again, and I do not know why. I cannot push F1, but if you close your map, F1 comes up, your controls and stuff for your tractors and stuff. I don't know what's up with that, so I literally couldn't test some of this stuff when I first came in. Like, I came over here to open up a door, and I wanted to see if there was actually a command to do so. And I mean, a little bit frustrating. I usually don't try to get too frustrated over any maps. I mean, for some people you may not have no trouble at all, but I can't get no commands to come up for, like, if the doors don't open, that's fine. It kind of makes this useless if you can't. It seems like you should be able to store stuff in there. Don't know. Anyway, then you get back into, you don't know where you're going if you're new to the map. But this is on the easy startup. You can tell you start off with quite a bit. As far as lands you own a lot, so I generally like to start off a lot smaller than this. The fields look like they're pretty squared off. The purchase prices on the lands is not too awful bad for growing. Let's see what all equipment you actually start off with. Okay, so it's kind of a low starting tractors and combines and trailers and all that. It's not overkill, but they seem to give you everything that you could ever need in the game, which I don't much. If I was going to play this map, I'd have to sell some land and about 80% of this equipment to start out, or I wouldn't have no play timing on this map. But if you like easier start, hey, it's the map for you as so far. So, but the little issue with the map, it's kind of driving me nuts. But we'll take a look around from above. About as high as I can get. Kind of take the map down a little small. Now it's both actually showing up. Interesting. So you got a little traffic, a little town. Kind of reminds me of FS13 a little bit with the stair steps and stuff. So you got some little, like, cobblestone as decoration, but it's pretty cool. Actually got a train yard. That's pretty cool. Looks like a couple triggers here. This here looks pretty good. So I mean, it's got I mean, it can't be every map for everybody. I've said this a million times. There's a lot of terrain areas in this, and really it looks good. It's very appealing. I can't remember a KFC looking like a Target store or Walmart or something, that's a very big KFC. Our KFCs here would be about a third of that size. It's got some rolling hills, even though it's kind of squared off lands and stuff. I mean, it's hilly and got a little bit of elevations and stuff, changes and stuff to try to keep it from being so boring and squared off. So, I mean, again, this is pretty cool. It looks natural, even though the lands are kind of squared off. All the different factories and stuff. There's a solar farm. That looks nice. So it has a lot going for it, I feel. The map does. Well, considering there's a bunch of tankers here, I'm assuming this is a milk sell point with the name MilX. Who knows? Let's see. It has a ton of sell points. There's a bunch of them for milk. Bound off. Let's see. Well, there's several to sell out for milk and other stuff too. So you're not going to have to worry about selling stuff. You're going to get a lot of chances to sell at a decent price. So that's good. I don't know what half this stuff is. I know Sawmill, KFC, and Spinnery. The rest of it is just a toss-up. You start off with a lot of grains and stuff and saved up. Suppose it has a couple locations or 3 for your different silages and stuff. We got a little truck or something. We'll kind of get a bird, man. We had like a little bit of a bird's eye view of what's going on with the map. See, I don't know what that one issue is with. That's pretty cool too, you know. Not many people's going to see it back here as far as the demonstration in the back. If that was out here closer to the road, that'd be really cool, kind of like this stuff is. So if that stuff back there was actually visible to the public, it would add a little realism. Or even if they took over like a corner of this lot right here and made it not for sale, made it kind of part of the shop. Yeah, blow your horn. I think it would add to the realism. But overall though, I mean, this map really is visually appealing. I don't know why I had an issue with that F1 being able to see controls and the map at the same time. It seems to still be working now. It could just be because I was in vehicles. I don't know what was going on. But I mean, it's been a pretty interesting first look at this map. Even this driveway, I mean, a driveway shouldn't be really something that you would consider appealing. Now, a pond or something like that looks like that, you would. But I mean, just coming in off the street, this map has a lot going for it visually. This just looks natural, and it doesn't look boring and straight and kind of curving into a farm. So that kind of stuff appeals to me. Like I said, the part of it not bringing up your controls and stuff could just been on my end, who knows. You got a place for silage. And since there's a lot of sell points supposedly for silage, I'm supposing that this is a very friendly map for producing silage. Yeah, there's a lot of grass and stuff out here. Field 35, 34, 33. Got some spots here you probably can buy. Yep. So you would be able to do grass silage really well. I haven't checked it out on multiplayer. Don't know if I even plan to. It kind of is, even though it looks kind of like, from the map, as you can see driving through it, it's actually is really nice, and it gives some hills and stuff. So not bad. Even when it comes up to this field, the fields isn't perfectly flat, like I said before. So it has a really natural feel. But yeah, this is gonna pretty much be about it. These is fine for a divider, and you can cut them down, and looks like you can combine a lot of these fields. It doesn't really stop you from combining a lot of on the fields. I noticed over here one place it looked like there was a ridge, but overall, let's see. Yeah, even here would be fine as well. This wasn't be very hard to do. So if you want to do some massive farming and stuff like that, or combining fields, you could remove a few trees and disc it up and put them together. So I think this map is pretty cool, and there's my first look at it. And if it's yours, you got you some info as well. But if you got any questions or comments, just leave them in the video. If you like to express anything to others and help share your opinion, your thoughts, or anything that might help the community, put it in the video, please, at the bottom in the comments. I would like to see a lot of people working together to add their viewpoints on these maps and stuff, and other mod reviews that we do. Anything that enhances and gives information to the community of gamers is fantastic. And as usual, modders, keep it up. I'm enjoying the content, enjoying all these views I get to do, and everybody have fun.